Hello there. I just came across something that looked kind of interesting and I thought it would be fun to do a little video series. Um, Someone named Kiirsti Owen published a advent calendar for learning how to use R. And I thought this would be something that I could kind of work through in real time and just sort of show you how I would approach it. I'm somebody who's got some experience in R. I'm certainly not an expert, but I thought this would be kind of fun just to go through and see how it goes. So my plan is to do one of these a day, um, and we're just going to start off right from the beginning. I will put the link to the advent calendar in the description of the video, um, because the address is a little hard to read. So we're going to go ahead and start by just downloading the files. I'm like a fool with okay. So it's hosted on Google Drive. It's going to zip it up. We'll download it, and I'm going to just put it in my documents folder. We'll do an R folder. Well, we'll just save it there for now. And let's unzip it. So it's made a folder called Advent calendaR. I know you can't see it. Let me just switch. That's really annoying. I apologize. Alright, so you should now be able to see it's in this folder in my documents under an R subfolder called Advent calendaR. Okay, so if we look in there, we can just see there's a bunch of RTF files, a CSV file, troubleshooting, some other stuff. Let's open up the RTF file and just see what it looks like. Okay, so it says the first thing you should do is download R and RStudio. I've already got that done, but we'll talk about how to do it because it looks like that's all we're going to do for day one. So the easiest way I've found to work with R, I apologize, this is going to get ugly well, we'll just leave it like this. Presumably you can see, yeah, I apologize, I'll have to fix that. I always just search for R CRAN, and it will take you to this page, cran.r-project.org, and you can download it here for whatever your operating system is. I'm on Windows, so I would click Windows and then the base distribution and download 3.6.1 is the newest version as of this recording. So you can download that and install it. It does take some time. I've already got it installed, so I'm going to skip that step. The other thing you'll really want is RStudio. And again, if you just Google for RStudio and click download, you'll come to this page, and it has a lot of options. The one you want is almost always RStudio Desktop, and you just click the free download button, and it will detect your operating system and it should provide a button for you to download. If that's not correct for whatever reason, it has all of the installers below, and you can pick whichever one fits your operating system. And then once you have that installed, the important thing is that R itself will provide a icon. I don't think I have it, but it looks kind of like this. So if you see this icon that's R with this gray circle behind it, that's for sort of the base installation of R, and you don't really ever need to run that. Once you've installed R, you're going to pretty much always interact with it via RStudio, which is going to have this sort of white R with a blue circle background behind it. And your RStudio will not look quite like this, but the overall layout should be kind of similar. What I've done is gone ahead and installed a very neon colored theme. This particular theme is called Synthwave 85. It's available at this GitHub, which again I'll provide a link in the description. In the newest versions of RStudio, you can do a lot with customizing your theme, and it's very easy to install. You just run this line of code that's here on the GitHub page. Okay, so that looks like it's all for day one of the Advent calendar. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up and keep it short. If you have any issues installing R or RStudio, pop a comment below, but it should be pretty straightforward. You're just going to run those installers. Make sure you install R first, because RStudio will try to find wherever R is installed, and it will need it to run. So you can see when I launch RStudio at the very top, it indicates that I'm running R 3.5.2, which I could stand to upgrade. I might do offline before the next video. And then we'll proceed with day 2 tomorrow. And that's all for today.